drop him in the ocean for the sharks.
They say she came all the way to see you?
Yes, it's about temptation. There's right and wrong.
Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, starring in a new thriller that's out in theaters today. Big names, lots of mystery, lots of action. I'm betting there's a twist in there somewhere. Eli is here. Good morning. He's going to help us find Serenity, but I'm looking at this thinking, this is not a serene film here. What is it all about?
So it comes from director-writer Stephen Knight. Now, Knight did a lovely little gem of a film a couple years ago called Locked. Tom Hardy
like that.
in a car. That's the film. And it works. Now, this, a little more ambitious, maybe too much, starts with Matthew McConaughey slipping back into beach bum mode. He's got the permanent tan, the stubble, but he's not looking to catch waves. He's looking to catch a tuna. Take a look.
Around here, everybody knows everything.
Well, I heard the bank refused to extend your loan, so now you can't even afford gas. I'm just a little hurt you got all the way as far as Joe's place before you decided on the last resort.
So there you go. That is McConaughey actually hitting up the character played by Diane Lane for gas money because he's on the hunt for this big fish that he can't reel in, stumbling kind of half drunk around this ocean island. But then Anne Hathaway sachets in. She's blonde and breathy. Her hairstyle does the heavy lifting for this femme fatale performance. And she and Baker Dill, that's right, his character's name is Baker Dill. So Dill, or Mr. Pickle as I like to call him, well, he and Blondie have a bit of a history. She has a very bad husband, and she would like him to, well, dispose of him. Let's take a look at Hathaway in action.
I want you to take him out on your boat, let him get drunk, then drop him in the ocean for the sharks. In return, I will give you $10 million cash.
So there you go. I should mention we are now in what I've called the La Brea tar pits of cinema. You know, we're past kind of the Oscar avalanche, so these are movies that aren't quite up to that snuff. It's too early for the spring blockbuster season, and so there's certain kind of films where like, yeah, we could release it. We'll see. Why not? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right. So, will it hook or not? Talking to Tuna.
And it tries. A lot of bait on the line. But look, you got Matthew McConaughey playing to type, this fisherman puzzling over this mystery, more and more paranoid as things go on. Then you got Jason Clarke, you saw in the footage there, as Karen's horrible husband. No one's going to be sad to see him go. And so Baker Dill slowly surfaces and realizes that he's being manipulated. And then you add to this a mysterious fishing gear salesman watching his movements. So this is much like, as you suspected, like last week's review, Glass, all about one big twist. But will we swallow it? Now, I don't know why the director, Stephen Knight, decided to muck up a perfectly good saltwater mystery with that big turn. But I do admire, in a strange way, how Serenity kind of sticks to its course, as ludicrous and laughable as it is. Knight's an interesting writer, but as a director, he needs to be stronger. What he's trying to pull off here is audacious, but it needs a better foundation than humid, half-baked cliches that barely pass for character. Now, Karen, if this was Heather, if this was a streaming movie, then I would say, you know what? Just because it is so loopy, so out there, like, I admire its weirdness. I don't think it nails the landing, but it is kind of wonderfully strange. I would say, if it's just a click.
At home.
Yeah, why not? But it's not. And it's winter, and the conditions in parts of Canada are not the greatest for driving. So to actually go out, get in the car, get the sitter, buy the tickets with the popcorn, you'd have to be like the most devoted McConaughey fan in order to endure that. So as peculiar and languid and laughable as it is, it only rates 2.5 stars.
2 stars for that.
Yeah.
You were pretty serene in delivering that